Hi, I'm Elle Ingalls. Thanks so much for signing in to get my free tips for parents. This is tip number 1. And in this tip, I'm going to share with you 4 emotions that actually cause us to trigger what's called the fight or flight stress response. Typically, when you ask someone what stresses them out, they'll say, well, my job stresses me out, or my spouse, or my kids, or my aging parents. It's always something on the exterior that is causing us such great stress. But what's actually causing us to trigger the stress response are feelings. I've boiled it down to 4 emotions. I call them the 4 A's. So in my course, you really don't want to get A's. You'd rather get C's. Words like feeling calm, confident, courageous. These A's are these. Anytime you feel angry, anxious, annoyed, or ashamed. Those are what I call my 4 A's. So what makes you angry in your day? In this tip, what will be very helpful is if you can get really clear about what makes you angry in your day, from the start of your day to the end of your day. So I'd like you to list out all of the things that do that. Then what makes you anxious in your day? In the first part of the morning, are you anxious about being late for work or for school? Or do you start to get angry or annoyed with your kids because they're moving so slowly and you're trying to get out that door? So what makes you annoyed? That's my big A. I get annoyed at all sorts of little things. I don't get very angry and I don't get very anxious, but boy do I get annoyed. So what makes you annoyed in your day? And how about feeling ashamed? There are times when your children do things and you can feel real ashamed about it. Like, did my kid really just do that? So what makes you feel ashamed? Something you do at work, or you say something to someone that you didn't really mean? When we're under the effect of stress hormones, we're apt to say or do just about anything. So there are times when we actually feel pretty bad about things that we do. Go through a typical day and list out the things that cause you to feel these 4 emotions. And then take a day off. So if you have the weekends off, analyze a weekend day, because those are going to trigger different things in you. And then how about traveling, especially if you have a lot of kids? When you go traveling, we're a travel hockey family, so for years we travel all over the Midwest every weekend, going in all sorts of directions. And we're outnumbered. We have 3 sons and there are only 2 parents in the house. So travel can really cause a lot of anxiety and annoyance. When you get clear about what's triggering you, then we can do something about it. So my first tip for you is to get clear, not to say, wow, look at all these things I'm writing down here. How terrible is that? We all have stuff. It's to get clear about what it is, so now you can make a choice and actually say no to triggering the fight or flight stress response over things that are really pretty trivial, like who's going to vacuum the carpet this weekend. So I hope this has been helpful, and we're going to go deeper on each one of these tips so that you'll have some real solutions to stopping this fight or flight stress response. But for tip number 1, clarity. Get clear about what's actually triggering your stress. This is Elle, and I'm wishing you a pressure-free day.